Okay, I've got this block of elm that's not been cut down very long from Simon, and I've coated it with the wax emulsion, the chestnut stuff at either end. I'm going to cut it in half now to use on the bowl saver. So because my chainsawing is not as accurate as it might be, what I've done is I've measured it and then I've put masking tape where I'm going to actually try and do the cut so that I can actually hopefully keep the chainsaw roughly straight. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to mount the log in the Pt1 Super Jaws rig that I've got. It's the sort of medium sized one. I think it's 200 is the designation, with the optional log jaws added on, and I find these extremely effective at gripping large pieces of wood with what seems to be a rather small amount of teeth, but grip it does. There's a locking button at the front which allows the foot lever to either lock and engage the jaws, or if you click it the other way it allows you to press it and disengage the jaws. I'm going to use my Oregon electric self-sharpening chainsaw, but before I do that, put my mask, helmet, ear defenders, toe tech boots already on, and also chainsaw gloves. Cutting through the side grain is a lot easier than trying to cut through the end grain. This is where these log gripper jaws are really useful. So with it cut down so that it's clear and doesn't hit any of the metal, time to flip it over and do the other side. And then I've gripped it again in the log jaws, and I'm just now going to trim the bottom off so that I can actually mount a tenon or a faceplate or whatever on the bottom. And there we have the two halves roughly trimmed, ready to take the corners off to get them into a slightly better bowl blank shape. So because it's got a flat back, it's now quite safe and steady to be gripped in the log jaws, marked out a rough circle, and then taking the corners off with a chainsaw. Again, being careful to make sure that the cuts don't get into any of the metalwork. So with the same again done to the second blank, just coating the end grain then again with end seal so that can reduce the checking before we get turning.